Hey everybody, you're live. I am the WooFDriver, the administrator and the pack daddy of the Husky Dog Lovers page. And this is a real special treat. We're in Maryland on something called the C&O Canal Trail from the 1700s, 1800s, way back in history. And I'm with my pack of wolves, or huskies if you will. You've seen them before. We've got Zorro and Chase. We've got Jag right now behind Chase. And then on the other side we've got Princess, the only female of the pack. Princess is actually 12 years old, a little better than 12. She's quite remarkable out here doing what we call fur wheeling. F-U-R-W-H-E-E-L-I-N-G, fur wheeling. So traditional mushing is the dogs are in front, they're on the side here, and we're on a custom-made dog bike, for lack of a better explanation. It is motorized, pedal-powered as well, electric with a battery. So it's almost like a dog-powered go-kart, if you will. With a team of myself and 3 other guys out here on the trail. One guy, who's our support vehicle, with the truck and tools, equipment to monitor us on the trail through satellite and cell phone communications, as well as plot our course and pick us up so we don't have to loop back. So we're exploring a trail. We don't know what we'll find. We look for anything from paranormal activity to nocturnal wildlife. And Doug is the cameraman. He's going to be on the dog bike ahead of me without dogs, but capable of carrying dogs. And we're going to be mushing along. You're going to get a great view of how this all works. You can look at my WooFDriver website. That's on WooFDriver.com. And I appreciate you being a member of the Husky Dog Lovers webpage. You won't see anything like this anywhere in the world, quite frankly. And this is coming to you live and firsthand. So without further ado,
I'm on.
Let's get the show rolling. Ready?
I'm good.
Don't go too far. Yeah, just keep a slow pace. You can tell them, Doug.
Yeah. So we're on the C&O Canal, which is just outside of Washington, D.C., in the middle of nowhere, actually. And although it looks like you can see quite a bit, I'm telling you, it is absolutely pitch dark here. I'm going to get another light up here so we can a little more light on the WooFDriver. There we go. So we're using infrared, military-grade infrared technology to bring these pictures to you. And you'll have to believe me when I tell you, it is absolutely pitch black out here. There's nothing you can see. But with the beautiful technology that we have here, we can make our way through the forest. Now these are working dogs, as you well know, since you're members of this page. Huskies really need a lot of energy, have a lot of energy, and need a lot of work to keep them healthy. And so this actually lets them get their legs stretched, see a little different area. We choose the C&O Canal because there's long stretches of straight paths that we can use. There's lots of paranormal activity here, and yeah, it's just a beautiful night. If you've never been out in the middle of the forest in the total black, you should try it sometime, because I'm telling you, it's really, really something special. You see lots of different wildlife here. We've heard just this evening. We've heard owls and they deer?
Yeah, just here, but it was weird. They were coming at us, man. How many viewers did you have?
26.
Wow. That's a good page for me. Is it still trying to reconnect?
We're back. And we're back. We have 91 viewers.
Okay. Keep the party going. Keep
Yep.
telling them.
Yep.
about
So
it.
we're
It's a
back
party.
here.
We're all having fun.
Yep. We're back on the road again. We just thought we saw some deer, but apparently they ran off into the woods.
They were coming towards us.
So here we are. There's some light. You can see what we're doing here. There's the
Okay,
dogs
Bob.
again.
Okay.
Yeah. So as you can see, the dogs are on the other side of the cart, and while they're pulling a little bit, it's an electric cart as well, so they don't have to take the whole weight of the thing. But they do like the work of it. It makes them feel good. They're bred for this, you know. How long have you been doing this now?
I've been doing this for 20 years.
And how'd you get started doing this?
I got started doing it because I know the breed needs an energy release, and I wasn't physically capable enough to run or to give them the exercise they need without being on something that is powered or something that they can get mega mileage in excess of 10 to 20 miles.
Right. So they need to run over 10 or 20 miles in order to get their exercise each day. And you have 4 dogs.
Each time we go.
Each time you go. So you can imagine walking 4 dogs several times a day, 10 to 20 miles. Oops, we have a little bit of a hiccup there. We all right?
Yeah, we never know what we're going to run into.
We're up to 86 viewers right now. Wow, you guys, really glad you're joining us. So how fast will they go? What is the fastest?
They could go in the burst of about 15 miles per hour, usually averaging a speed of anywhere from 5 to 8 miles per hour.
I've lost my battery, lost my light. There we go.
It's just hitting the switch underneath it. You raise it up a little bit. Yeah.
Great. It's just too bright now.
You can dim it, you know. You got a dimmer on top. It's off now.
Oh. I think the battery must be dying because there, it's back on now, yeah. So there's the dogs here. And I'm telling you, it is absolutely pitch black out here. See, that's not, it didn't hit it, it's just...
Yeah,
it's just...
maybe a battery. You want to fix that? Or?
I think it, yeah, I'll need the light.
Yeah, it's on now.
Yeah, is this on? They're dead.
Okay, that one's on.
So we're in the middle of the forest, and if you haven't been in the middle of the forest in the middle of the night, then you probably should try it, because...
You want this one or we get home one?
Yeah. Let's take a stop here. We're having a little bit of a problem with the lights. I'm going to grab another light here so we can keep showing you what we're doing, because it really is a captivating scene here. So just bear with us while we swap out lights here.
Brad, give me that one. Battery case?
This is the kind of stuff that we do.
That whole light fixture on top. Unscrew it like I did before. Don't. I mean, I want the GoPro part. I don't want the whole. No, I don't want that. I want you to unscrew the side. Just the GoPro.
So you're looking at this through a military-grade night vision scope.
Yep.
So you can see that the picture is a little bit different than what you're probably used to, and the focus is a little bit funky. But this is really the only way we're going to be able to bring you these photographs and this footage, because it is absolutely pitch black out here. Here, I'll show you. In fact, you can see down the road as I shine the light down here. We're using infrared lighting. And I'll show you it's absolutely pitch black. This is Brock. He's a resident electrician, driver, general, all around bon vivant.
Oh, you put this back in. Okay. Yep. Good. Yes, it doesn't match up. Yeah.
So this is the kind of stuff that will happen in the middle of the night, in the dark. Things will happen and need to be MacGyvered and put back together. That's why we have a chase crew with us that have a variety of different skill sets.
If they have any questions, please, by all means.
Yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'll pass the word on, and we can give you a little bit of additional information. There are 93 of you guys out there right now, so I'm sure somebody out there has a question.
Okay, buddy.
Oh, there's a light.
This is tight and untight.
Okay.
You know how this works.
Yes, I do.
Okay. And this is your control.
Fantastic. That's because I just hit it. Yeah, I just hit it. There we go. All right. So we are great now. Yep, we're golden. Let me get on. Oh, I'll get it. Right. There we go. We're golden. I'm on. Let me see if I can get you guys focused here a little bit. Yeah, there we go. And we're off. It really is something to experience the forest at night. It's not as friendly and as welcoming as it is in the day, but it's definitely more exciting. We're going to drive tonight about 15 miles over several hours. We stop every couple of miles and let the dogs drink some water and take a look at the equipment, make sure we're getting some good footage for you guys, make sure we're getting the equipment's all holding together pretty well. There's a lot of moving parts in this kind of thing, and keeping everything moving together is a little bit of a challenge. So that's why we have a chase crew, and we have a documentary crew as well. So.
Yeah. You can hear me, folks. I am the WooFDriver. I'm your fearless leader here, and steering the Wolf Pack. Got a co-pilot on here helping me keep an eye on the dogs. We've got Brock driving the mobile that's carrying Doug, that's bringing you the views at home. Hopefully you're somewhere a little warmer than we are. Not that it's brutally cold, but we've been out here for a while. We'll come out here in Arctic temperatures and run the dogs in the winter. You can catch my videos on the WooFDriver.com website or the YouTube channel of WooFDriver. I've been doing this for 20 years or so in different capacities. I've had other Huskies besides these, of course. So I'm a Husky dog expert in training. I do other activities such as running them off leash on farms using ATVs and doing a little workhorsing. Workhorsing is something that is designed for sighthounds, but I've made my own version for the Huskies. So you got to come and check that out. What's so cool now is anywhere in the world you're at, we are broadcasting. And you're getting a view from the middle of a forest that's about an hour and a half from Washington, D.C. with 4 Huskies loving life, enjoying themselves to the nth degree, and we're catching the sights and sounds of nocturnal wildlife and of nature. We've been riding through a little bit of a mist all evening. It's finally subsided some. It's kind of nice. It helps keep the dogs cool. As you're aware of, the Huskies are double-coated dogs. And where we're at in the world right now, they haven't blown their undercoat. It's not quite warm enough yet, but soon to be. And I know Doug had mentioned to you, you're looking at this broadcast through a military-grade scope. So, and that's pretty, pretty high-tech, if you will. And we're not Discovery Channel or National Geographic, though we will have the lights off.
Yeah, I lost everything here.
But we're actually probably doing stuff that's a little more adventurous and certainly a little more spontaneous because we don't have the big film crew or the big budget, but we've gone to great painstaking lengths to custom build these dog bikes and to be able to do this. So this is not something that can be put together in a matter of months or the way that we've done it, and we've actually pioneered it. So lots of thought, knowledge, and experimentation has gone into this. So you're watching live TV basically in a situation where we don't know what's ahead, but we can rely on ourselves and work together with the team of dogs we're with and each other to be able to bring to you one of the coolest things around, as well as let you watch as it unfolds. So occasionally, even more than occasionally tonight, we've seen eyes in the wilderness. And we don't know what they are. We've seen bears before. We've seen a big cat. We've seen porcupines. We've seen snakes and turtles and all kinds of stuff that you just don't know. In different times of year, you see different things. Foxes and raccoons, possums, of course, different times of day. Like in the nighttime where we're at now, you'll see the nocturnal wildlife. Pretty incredible. And we're so happy to be able to bring it to you. What's that? So this is truly an incredible experience, and because we're not big budgeted, I don't know how long I can continue to do this. I mean, I want to continue to do it, but what you're watching now is almost history in the making. Whereas we're setting new paths for people, and this is to give people ideas of what they can do with their husky, because the husky is such a high energy breed and needs to have their energy properly managed. And most people don't live in areas where they can access snow and do a sled dog team, because a real sled dog team requires a lot more dogs than what you see here, upwards of 13 or even in the 20s. So because the snow creates the friction, and it's a lot more work and a lot more involved. Something like this, as we pioneered it and developed this, can be done very easily with one or two dogs. You can do this on a regular bicycle. That's how this was developed.
Slow down.
So imagine a two-wheel bike with a dog and two on each side. And you pedaling, you're the teaming with the dog. That's what it's all about. The working breed is used to working with a human companion. And you can go out there and just do a mile even. And to start conditioning with the dog. That would be a wonderful way to do it. So, but as the dog will build quickly the conditioning power, and before you know it, you'll need to do to satisfy their appetite many miles. So when we're on the bike, typically we'll do anywhere from 10 to 20 miles. We've done as much as 30. We move at the dog's pace, which is usually 5 to 8 miles per hour, with bursts of 15 miles. We do this all over the east coast of the United States, mostly in the mid-Atlantic region, where we're at now, which is Maryland, Virginia, Pennsylvania, even West Virginia. But we've gone to the Cape Cod Rail Trail in Massachusetts, as well as the Ferry Canal in New York.
It's a shot.